Hey guys, welcome to the fourth episode of the Friendly Banters. In this episode, we bring to you the team in IPL which has got one of the most richest legacy in the whole IPL history. With some initial hiccups and the constant change of captaincies, KKR finally found its mojo once Double G, Gautam Gambhir, took the reins of leadership in his hands back in 2011. KKR won its first trophy in 2012 and again repeated it in 2014. As they say, change is inevitable. 2017 marked the year when Double G parted his ways with KKR. In came 2018, which marked the entry of another experienced campaigner, namely Dinesh Karthik. Living up to the reputation, KKR did finish third in the IPL edition of 2018, but ever since then, the ball does not seem to be rolling KKR's way. 2020 marks the year when KKR arguably has the best squad it ever had, but with the lack of leadership and the lack of vision, it seems like the franchise is facing huge tides of confusion. Things that we think KKR should do going forward. Point number one, I'm going to take a pick at the captaincy. Dinesh Karthik, undoubtedly one of the greatest stalwarts of domestic Indian cricket. Who could forget the mind-boggling knock of Nidha Haas Trophy? But this season, 2020, does not seem to be the season of good old DK. With just 37 runs in 4 innings and just one double-digit score, with the inability of stitching any kind of partnership, DK is not justifying his position as a batsman in the team. Sending an uncertain, unreliable pinch hitter as the opener in a record run chase does not seem to be a very good captaincy decision. Sending him out just because it's the trend is not very cool. Yes, I'm talking about Sunil Narine, you got that right. Promoting himself above Eoin Morgan, who seems to be in classical touch, has just blown the wits out of me. I mean, what even? My take on this, I think DK should drop the captaincy, hand it over to Eoin Morgan, and maybe concentrate as a cricketer, as a batsman. However, these are my opinions, but we have opinions which are contrasting to mine. Let's listen to them.
Number 2, Sunil Narine. Undoubtedly the biggest player for this franchise, but at this point of time, Sunil Narine needs to be dropped. What is Sunil Narine's job in this team? As an opener, his job is same as that of Hulk in Avengers Smash. As a bowler, his job is to pick up couple of wickets in every match. In this IPL, Sunil Narine has scored just 27 runs with a strike rate of 87 and has picked up just 2 wickets while giving away 119 runs. I don't think he is at his best right now, and maybe he could be replaced with someone like a Tom Banton, who has a tremendous T20 record in which he has played around 40 matches, scored more than 1000 runs with a strike rate of 150.
So, the point number 3 is the batting lineup of KKR. With a career strike rate of 151 and a high score of 71, with 7 out of the 9 innings he's played in the T20 international matches for England, I would want to see Tom Banton open with Shubman Gill. At number 3, I would go for Nitish Rana, followed by Trey Russ, and then by Eoin Morgan. Well, the reason being I would like to see Trey Russ spend some more time at the crease and get the feel of the ball while being out there. But obviously, having said that, the positions of Trey Russ and Eoin Morgan can be interchanged depending on the match situation. But for me personally, I would see Trey Russ batting up the order. I would like to see Rahul Tripathi come in after Eoin Morgan and then followed by DK, and then the bowlers you have the game.
So the fourth thing KKR can do is keep DK on as captain. By keeping DK on as captain, they're ensuring stability and continuity in the ranks. So what happens when you have the threat of the sacking looming over you is you become very conservative. So by publicly backing DK, you ensure that he remains aggressive and he takes risks whenever he needs to, and that is really important in a tournament like IPL, where you can often create newer strategies to approach the game, right? Secondly, whenever there's been a mid-season change of captain, it's almost always been that team does not perform well. The only time I've seen that really work is when Rohit Sharma was appointed captain at Mumbai. Whenever teams like Punjab and Delhi have done it, it has never really helped them. So by changing captains now, KKR is almost guaranteeing that it will not compete for the title this year. is if they stop believing in the ability of Sunil Narayan and they don't think he can produce anymore. They can either play Tom Banton at the top, which would really shorten the bowling rotation in this team, or they can play Chris Green, who's a very unproven quantity in the IPL. So what do KKR do? If I'm KKR, I would be ringing up CSK asking for the availability of Mitchell Santner for a mid-season trade. Mitchell Santner would be perfect for this team. He would provide the option of the ball turning away from the right-hander, which they do not have in a pure quantity. Most of the spinners are off spinners or mystery spinners who turn the ball into the right-hander. He would also be really flexible with the batting order, since he can be a pinch hitter up the top, or he could be a finishing cushion between Cummins and Russell because of his range hitting. Right? So why do CSK accept this deal? Because they already have a player, Ravindra Jadeja, who does exactly what Santner does, and since the foreign rotation in CSK is so strong, I don't think Santner gets a game this year.
So these were the 5 points that we think KKR needs to implement in order to perform well in this tournament. If you like this video, please share this with your friends and subscribe to the Friendly Banters for more such content. If you have your opinions or you think we missed some points, please let us know in the comment section.